Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truth.org. Today is February 23rd, 2025. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears the CIA headquarters located in CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland is going to neutralize one Donald J. Trump on the day of February 24th of 2025. So firstly, it's imperative to note that the number 24 equates to the letter X, which is the international symbol of death, because the CIA is essentially going to end Donald J. Trump's life and or his presidency, on this particular date. So exactly how the CIA plans to neutralize the 47th President of the United States on the date of February 24th is obviously not known. But it appears that the CIA will stage some sort of horrific assassination event. And coincidentally, the date of February 24th marks exactly 226 days since the CIA staged the assassination event, which claimed a piece of Donald J. Trump's ear in Butler, Pennsylvania back on July 13th of 2024. The number 26 found in the numerology of 226 equates to letter Z, which is an acronym for Zionism, which is the political motivation behind the abortion of Donald J. Trump and or his presidency on the date of February 24th. That being said, although an assassination is a realistic possibility, breaking news and events suggest that Donald J. Trump will be arrested. This will be a Department of Justice ordered FBI raid, possibly with DHS, Secret Service, FBI, but it's going to be DOJ ordered FBI raid, most likely targeting Donald J. Trump. I believe he is in Washington, D.C., and this is going to be for the Russia hoax. So in respect to the numerology, off the top, the last time the CIA staged an FBI raid targeting Donald J. Trump was back on August 8th of 2022. The number 8 found in the date of the raid equates to the letter H, and then of course the letter X on the date of February 24th equates to HX, which is a hoax, which is the Russia hoax. So exactly how the CIA plans to link Donald J. Trump to Vladimir Putin and or Russia on this particular day is obviously not known. But it appears that the CIA plans to stage the discovery of Russian or of top secret bank accounts, monies, and or offshore accounts linked to Russia and or Vladimir Putin or the Kremlin. Coincidentally, on February 19th of 2025, EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin discovered a $2 billion Biden-era slush fund at Citibank in New York that was earmarked for Stacey Abrams, anti-Trump Democrat from Georgia, under the title of Power Forward Communities. So this discovery was obviously staged by the CIA to foreshadow as well as set the precedent for the discovery of a multi-billion-dollar trust fund or slush fund, if you would, that's going to be linked back to Vladimir Putin, Russia, or Russian intelligence agencies. And this will predictably be cited as the pretext for the raid. Then, once the raid commences, Donald J. Trump will be tortured ad nauseum, likely for days before he is declared dead, and they will claim that he suffered a timely accident, a medical emergency, that he resisted arrest and died in some sort of struggle, or that he committed suicide, most likely via hanging or gunshot. And so it appears that the CIA plans to claim that DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, headed by one Elon Musk, is the impetus for this discovery, because they have teams working at the EPA, at the IRS, at the DOD, the Pentagon, etc. And so they're going to claim that one of these individuals was responsible for finding this hidden link. And this impending arrest of Trump and subsequent assassination is specifically designed to trigger a second civil war in the United States because Americans will not believe this story. They don't believe that Trump is linked to Russia despite all the propaganda, and so there's going to be a civil war. And coincidentally, back on March 14, 2024, a movie premiered in theaters entitled Civil War, which features an attack on the president, a sitting president. There is also some interesting numerology surrounding this case here. Basically, and it's also highly likely that that the impetus for the raid would be bribery and treason and links to Russia. So coincidentally, the date of February 24th marks exactly 1,090 days since the CIA founded this anti-Trump assassination task force entitled Klepto Capture, which features officials from the FBI, the IRS, DHS, the U.S. Marshal Service, the U.S. Postal Inspection Service, as well as the Secret Service, whose stated purpose is to quote-unquote seize assets which the United States government claims are proceeds of illegal involvement with the Russian government and or the invasion of Ukraine. So in the aftermath of this impending Trump raid, they're likely going to say that the Putin phone call back on February 4th, I believe, or February 2nd with Putin is linked to this a quid pro agreement between Russian President Vladimir Putin and American President Donald J. Trump, and that that there's some sort of quid pro quo relationship between the two, likely in respect to this rare earth mineral deal that Trump has been trying to get Volodymyr Zelensky, the current president of Ukraine, to sign. And so that Putin would theoretically have agreed to end the war so that Putin can get a percentage of these rare earth minerals that are going to be mined by the United States in this 50-50 deal. And that they'll likely claim that Trump gave Putin a percentage of this 50% if he agreed to end the war. That's the angle that it looks like they're playing right now. Hence the EPA, the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, they tend to deal with mining and extraction of minerals and so on and so forth. And so it marks exactly 1,090 days since the formation of this Klepto Capture group, which is spawned by the CIA. This is the political cover for the assassination of Donald J. Trump after his arrest. And the number 1090 or 19 equates to the letter S, which is an acronym for Switzerland. And in order to set the precedent for these raids targeting Donald J. Trump, back on October 19th, also the number 19 of 2021, the CIA staged an FBI raid targeting Oleg DePriska in New York and Washington, D.C. They raided his homes. So the raid tomorrow on February 24th will likely see, it'll likely be like Diddy's raid. So they're gonna raid Trump's his golf course in New Bedford, New Jersey, Trump Tower in New York City, Mar-a-Lago in West Palm Beach, and probably multiple other locations to make it appear as that they busted him, even though Trump is clean as a whistle. And coincidentally, the date of February 24th marks exactly 2,840 days since former FBI Director Robert Mueller authored the Mueller Report, i.e. the report on the investigation into Russian interference into the 2016 presidential election. And so the number 2840 also has the 8 and the 24, which is hoax, because this is a huge hoax that's been perpetrated on Donald J. Trump and the American people, and this is being authored by CIA headquarters located beneath Lake Geneva, and they plan to basically assassinate the sitting president. This is actually a declaration of war against the United States by assassinating a U.S. president under the guise of false fraudulent crimes that they've just concocted out of thin air. This obviously would end the Trump presidency, and then one J.D. Vance would become the 48th president of the United States. This is why I believe that Trump has done more in his first 4 weeks in office than Joseph Biden and Barack Obama and many other presidents have done in their entire 4 years in office. The first 4 years in office is because they plan on getting rid of him. So he's basically, his advisors have basically been coaching him to get all this stuff done, so that when Trump is arrested and subsequently assassinated, that people will say, wow, he did so much, and that he would be looked back on fondly for his time in office. But obviously that cannot be allowed to happen. And so it's imperative that if Donald J. Trump is arrested on the date of February 24th, or assassinated, or suffers a medical emergency, or is neutralized in any form or fashion, that it was not organic, it was not because he committed a crime, but rather that he was assassinated politically or physically by CIA headquarters in Switzerland. So if that happens, I kindly ask that you download this video and share with local, state, federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets.